Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Siraj. I am from Anantapura, Andhra Pradesh. I am building India's first legal PropTech system, which is called as a ATP Real Estate Private Limited. Based upon this ATP Real Estate, we are doing into the real estate platform. First of all, I would like to introduce what sector we are doing. Majorly, as the name suggests, we are into the completely property technology combined with the legal expertise. The reason is I am working in the real estate field since the 2008. Meanwhile, I completed my LLB and LLM and did my PhD also in the legal background. So while doing the practice and everything, I got realized that the Indian real estate market has a lot of vacuum where we did not get the proper property validation, all these things. So we targeted this market because of having the domain expertise since the past 15 years. And basing upon this profession and the real estate experience, what I realized is this sector is majorly having a lot of issues. So based upon that, we started this company having a vision that there should be a transparency and fraud-free property transactions in India by enabling the property checklist through the legal verifications and helping them to the property buyers and sellers. Our mission is to having the delivery of the legal and documentation and property services, having a branches all over India. We are hoping for a 500 of branches throughout India by the year 2028. So based upon that, while we are studying, our industry majorly faces these five issues. The first issue is there is a lot of uncertainty over there, especially the new Gen Z people. Actually, they don't know how this property transaction happens, what are the documents involved, how this loan parts, how this court systems, everything works. That is the main industry challenge. The second one is we have a lot of platforms where we can get the listings and everything, but most of the listings are captured by the real estate mediators, and those are not completely regulated by the people. So it is completely occupied with the brokers. That means the buyer did not know the listing people, whether he is the real owner or the spamming guy. Another one is property transactions involves a lot of a documentation. As earlier I said, it involves the sale deeds, ECs, mortgages, and everything. The people don't know how each document have the legal complications when they get into the loans or anything. Another thing what I observed here is there are the services, one or the two people doing in the market, but those are completely disconnected. That means the buyer has to go to the some web page or some application, some physical office for the documentation, some office to getting the register done, some office he has to approach the government offices for the mutation or everything. So these are the completely disconnected services. And one more thing, while we realized that the property issues might come at any time. That means there should be some platform where they can have assistance of 24/7 support. At least a guy who can pick up a call or respond on a WhatsApp. What is the issue? How he can guide? You can approach this authority. You can approach this department so that the problem gets solved. So while observing that and basing upon all this situation, we come up with a platform called as a ATP. It is a name called as a anytime property, which symbolizes that we are available 24/7, where we can help the property buyers and sellers, where they can approach the marketplace with the completely verified properties listed over there, and they will get the all the documents. We will serve them within a short span of 10 minutes also. And we are also providing the legal opinions and due diligence, title search reports, all these things. We want to build all this platform under one roof. So based upon that, we built a platform, and currently our app is live. And basing upon this market need, within 1 month of the launch, we crossed 1 lakh downloads, and now currently we are having a 1.5 lakh downloads, out of which we got a numerous orders, like more than 60,000 orders, out of which we served more than 3,000 paid orders. Every day we are getting average count size of 1,000 to 2,000 orders, and our completely team now we are doing into 24/7 services. Now our team size we expanded very rapidly, and now our current team size is more than 30 people serving 24/7. That means even a guy having an issue at a midnight of 2 a.m. also, he can approach us through the call or WhatsApp. This type of services we built in. So coming to the revenue part, primarily now we are focusing upon the revenue from the legal opinions, documentation, and transaction commissions. In future, we are having a potential revenues from the documents procurement from the government sides or the private portals. And again, we are planning to having a surveys and layouts and land monitoring also. And we are also having a potentiality to introduce into the B2B subscription, where we having a discussions with the banks and NBFCs where they can access the documents and legal opinions through our portals. Again, coming to the market competition, somewhat we are competing with the Magic Bricks, No Broker, or 99 Acres, but we have a very unique selling point. They are not providing the verified legal opinions, nor they are integrating the legal and prop tech, nor they have the 24 into 7 support system, and they are not into a arena where they can give the end-to-end transaction journey. Our primary focus is we want to focus upon a property buyer or a seller from the searching to the registration. We want to get that guy go through our journey so that we can cross sell our products very rapidly, so that we can increase our average order value. So right now, what the traction we have, we already having a verified listing on our platform. We already having a lot of people engaged, the agents and property developers onboarded. Now we are having a app live in the many of the cities by serving the documentation part. And as earlier said, we have a 1.5 lakh app downloads, and customer client satisfaction is also at par, and we are getting the repeated customers, and most of them are yesterday only we got a call from a professor from the Andhra University, where he says that you are doing a very great job. While you are providing that not only documents in the within the 10 minutes, your support system is mostly a junior advocates are having LLB qualification who are addressing the queries of the common man who don't know how this thing. Now we are having a plans with the strategic law firm partnerships, and we are also having a partnerships. Recently, we got the recognition from the Atal Incubation Center, where we are collaborating with them to helping out the rural people. And one more thing I am very happy to share, out of the 30 people we are employed, most of the people from the rural background and especially the women, where we are providing the training from ourselves and educating them and giving the opportunity from a location where I belongs from, which is the second most drought prone area in India. Now the scale up plan is we want to build the hubs over there. Right now we have three current hubs. The first one is a Hyderabad, and second one is a Kurnool and Anantapur. Soon we are going to open a one hub in Bangalore, and soon we have a plans of going into the Chennai also. And we want to scale the mobile application, and later on we want to develop the partnership with the law firms and developers, and everything is buzzing through the AI. So we want to explore the opportunities in the AI also, and we want to explore the more opportunities in the geofence verified listing, all these things. And in the part of a scale up plan, we want to expand at least 100 branches by the 2026. Here I want to tell you one thing, why I am focusing upon a physical branches in the arena of this tech world. The reason is the property transactions are very, very high cost. The people only believe when they come and meet one to one. So that's why I want to build a system like a Bajaj Finserv like that, so that the people where they can come, step in and having a discussion. Now, what the fund I am looking for is, I am looking for a 1 crore of a fund where I can utilize in the technology and automation and also marketing and customer acquisition. And I want to bring some more people having a good team experience working in the earlier startups or into the major fields. And we need funding also for the office expansion and the employees also. And the remaining part we want to keep it as a buffer. And this 1 crore is completely used for expanding the business, because we built a platform where we can having a day one profit model. Till now, we have a revenue of 3.5 lakhs per month, and we are at a edge of a break even also, because we are doing a lot of unconventional practices where we are cutting down the costs very well by competing with our. Yeah, this is my presentation. I am open for any questions or anything.
Any questions?
Yeah, hi, this is Sriram.
Hi.
Advocate, sir.
Yeah, good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, sir. So very quickly, I don't see a very powerful differentiation from the other real estate platforms, because you're talking. It should be either the entire integrated pipeline of legal documentation, closure, that entire fulfillment has to be the differentiation. Or if you say you're a tech company, if it's AI, I do the entire interface with a bot and those. So that could be the differentiation. The third differentiation could be that I'm only addressing, I won't go to Bangalore. I'm only taking underserviced tier 2, tier 3 areas where you need a local person on the ground. I'm going to have women and the rural population whom I can train, and they'll be the rural reality partners of my APL. So AI can sit on the top more as a storytelling, but I would ideally like the differentiation to be transaction oriented for closure in smaller towns where they have to go to multiple people. So if that were to be brought forth as your strong value proposition, you could defend yourself. Also, that uh, you may not be able to either fight with the heavily funded, loss-making online portals, and already local community-based or local, people. The local people are there in various places, so you have to cut across them to get your goodwill. So I would suggest that you should be the local person. You go to Kurnool, you go to Adoni, you go to all the small towns. There, you don't try to scale so fast. I mean, I would think so. So take one hub and spoke. Take one rural belt and go further to tier 3 areas where there is a boom out of highway or large industrialization or new townships, whatever is happening. So those underrepresented, underserviced areas which are now growing, where the local people for whom you are a local person, and if the local agent of yours is the interface to them, like in the olden days, you would have a transport company agent broker or a chit fund broker agent, insurance agent. So that kind of a model, retired postmen, your mukhia or your village heads. I would think that the dominant group in that small area, I would think that your strength, if from where you're sitting out, would be more easily articulated and captured, and perhaps the value also captured if you were to go down to up and scale in regional hubs on the line suggested is my loose thought. I do have a background in real estate. So I don't want you to be caught between the two, between Bangalore and the small town in Andhra. So I would think that your strength is the other India, the billion people, the Bharat, and there you need to be bilingual, trilingual, local, vernacular, and you need somebody to be the interface between tech and physical activity. I think that's where the largest opportunity is, and we don't have to duplicate what the other portals are doing. Thank you.
Yeah. Sir,
Sir,
sorry, sir.
So, Mr. Raj, if time is a constraint, we can do a follow-up later, but this was a higher level feedback because you are in the right direction, but that minor change could help you do it more effectively, even in a small location, geography sector. And once that value is captured, then the franchise model is very easily scalable.
Yes, sir. Definitely, I will take this insight, sir.
Thank you. No, not to make take more time. I think you could keep time to interact with others. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Okay, sir.
The link again in the chat box. So let's take 2 minutes of time to share feedback to Raj.
Thanks, Siraj.
Hi, sir.